It is going to have to face versus both Ryohei and Aaron. Ryohei has the super now. Miss super for Wahochi. If he's pretty careful on the left side, he can bait this gadget out of Nana. Significant damage dealt by Ryohei. Need to see the dodges, though. Lots of damage dealt by Ikeraz. It's up to DJ Goon to take down the entire enemy team. He might be able to do it. No, he doesn't do it. The Poppin sent him up in the air, but he still took the damage from the poison. And that is going to be the game. And thus, the set headed over to the side of Rising Sun.
15 seconds to go here. Wide open opportunity for our sharpshooters. Ryohei with the dash forward, but the stun kicking him back just for now. 26 HP. Can they land a connection? They do. It's 5-4, though. They need one more takedown. 4 seconds to go, and Rising Sun backing up into the bottom left-hand corner. Mortis for good measure with a takedown. 7-4 overall, and Rising Sun Esports will be returning to our semifinals.
These guys healed up, but it's just not going to be enough. The damage from Zeta Division 0 is super oppressive, and Juggler continue to try and push in to gain any kind of ground because they have to, not because they're in a winning position. As we stand, they're actually going to allow Pam to sit behind them as Kamachi tries to weave his way into the enemy side, but he's just lacking the range to get it done. And I think that, for the time being, is seriously crippling Juggler. We'll see Tensai with a jump up into the air to end things off, and that is going to be this set. It's a final pick for the counter pick. I don't really agree with it. Kamachi can definitely get some value off of it if he is able to get that super targeted onto a Choppy, though, or Tensai out of the mech. Thing is, it's a little bit too late for that. There's a super in, but as he is mid-dash, we see the countdown to tick down 100% for Zeta Division 0, and they are well on their way to get a complete 2-0 sweep across both sets.
Now Kenji with the ball in hands, gonna kick over to the left-hand side, give Shitampo a little bit of speed here. A stun coming in as well. Mameshii gonna fall. Shitampo with a wide open opportunity, and that's a goal. Nicely executed there. 30 seconds to go. Blood Diamond are gonna have to respond.
I think you've kind of got to question the lane swap that they did there. After such a successful spike lane the entire game, they chose to swap it, and then it completely falls apart. Stun coming in from Shitampo here over the right-hand side, but a breakaway could be happening for Dempsey now. One shot left on Site, and he just managed, might be able to peek this through with the shot. He does manage to get the shot, but it's not far enough in the corner, and Moya Goku can pick it up and guarantee this first set for Zeta.
A little over a 20% lead, but they are very, very close to establishing this much more difficult top right-hand side. Map control just all in Zeta Division 1's favor, as Blood Diamond's pretty much been spawn trapped at this point. Finally, a little bit of action here on the right-hand side. Mameshii pushing forward. Dempsey been shredded once again, though. Ryohei trying to just make any connections they can. Dempsey gonna fall. Mameshii throwing up the new sprays. Not looking good here for Zeta Division, or excuse me, for Blood Diamond, as Zeta Division 1 is going to cap off their home zone. Another speedrun looking kind of matchup here for our Zeta teams.
Now, with the control that Oracle have, the mid is going to be there, and the reset happens. Yotan pulls in and actually gets the takedown for the first time, and now they start to walk over them. Batterman can just go for the gems here, take this lead, and there's just not much of an Oracle comeback anymore.
Yeah, another really competitive one here, but at the end of the day, Mimi with the little speed should be just enough. Definitely was impressed from what I saw from Oracle, though. They made it very competitive. One little mistake there, dumping the gyms, but at the end of the day, 3R Gaming getting it done there.
Spike gonna throw the super down, and can't forget it is popping pincushion as well, which I do like against this Primo. He comes into a close proximity, and you're gonna absolutely melt it.
Yeah, and they're not just going to get any real value out of the life plan, I feel like. I think it's a solid switch. Now Mimi going to be grabbing this ball here. Mira, though, going to be kicking it away. Once again, the Primo defense holding on for now. Yutan, though, with a lot of HP. And once again, deferring. And the super shot through. He shreds it right through the 2. A nice slimy goal there leads to a 3R Gaming win.
With these hatchlings coming out, that is going to be all that much more difficult. Aaron taking a bunch of damage, does manage to dodge out the mark, but it's really just additional damage from Kuru. Would have been the finishing blow. Zeta Division 0 are looking to close this out right now. Just 10% left for them to capture. Once again, Rising Sun Esports, very strong start, very convincing as well. But once those gadget started to run out, things started to fall behind a little bit. And I think, honestly, this is quite hopeful for Rising Sun because they were able to hold their own versus A Division 0, a phenomenal team. Really jumps in. Here's a jump from Wahochi. Doesn't get the stun, though. That could be big. A vertical super from Wahochi as well is not going to stun out BB, but he didn't want to risk it. He needed to get that level 4 in order to get a ton of damage on the save. In fact, it's more valuable for him to start attacking enemies next to the safe than it is for him to straight up go for the safe. We'll see the base race in from Kuru. Is he going to be able to get enough damage in time? 2% is all that's left, and Rising Sun have left Kuru on their save to grab that victory in game number 1 of set number 2. And they're going to find themselves in the same position once again. They got to decide whether they want to defend or whether they want to allow that base race and fully commit. Kuru is going to be getting a lot of damage. Ryohi can also farm up his next super off of this, so it's not a huge loss, but the save percentage is still more or less neck and neck, just like last game.
BB Bubble connects, and Wahochi gets knocked back as well. Can't quite get his jump off, which is not going to be the best position. Achape's going to jump forward, and Daryl's going to be leaving it too, and this is going to be game. Kuru and Achape finish it off, and Zeta Division are going to take their second set. The takedown's there and the turnaround as well. Zeta Division might be heading to the finals if they can hold on for these last 15 seconds.
Oh no, that spinning might be a little bit early. Here comes the peep. Tenside's gonna tank it. Wahochi needs to connect the shot, but he misses all 3. Unfortunate. That might have been the game-saving play, just forfeited there. And do we see the spins once more? No, Zeta Division 0 know that they have to keep on playing this game, but along the way they pick up yet another kill. And Rising Sun Esports are going down and out. In the semifinals, we'll see Zeta Division 0 head on to the grand finals. And now Zeta Division 1 is down to 2 members. Batman goes for the flank. Steitanpo has to keep himself defended because he doesn't really have the short-range capabilities, especially with Moyagoku trying to get every last bit of utility out of his scrap suckers. If anything, he has to stretch that out to yet another round of knockout. Batman also throws down the lollipop drop. Minmi still gets to hang on to the super, and he has to be very cautious about this lower side, as really the ideal target is Sprout, but down goes Sprout, and 3R Gaming are going to be taking this set.
Yotan going to try and defend this. They need to make a composed push onto the zone and try and get them off, because if they clean up once, they're going to be fine for the rest of the game. 10% now. They are still gaining defensive percentage as well. They're slot on, got this one finished off. Need to get Saitampo off it, but Yotan's just going to go for it. He's running down the other side. Can he get on in time? He does.
No.
Just by 1%, takes a 1% lead, and 3R are going to go 2 sets up.
Unbelievable. We'll see Minmi go down. Batman is next up, and Steitanpo is able to toss that one right in. Zeta Division 1 are ending this game off even faster than the last, with just 45 seconds in already having a goal. Here is the super from Moyagoku and a nice gadget from Kenji. Batman also just hanging on by a thread. Minmi goes for an aggressive play to try and set up on the side, though this looks significantly less coordinated than what we've seen from 3R Gaming in the past. A pass up to Moyagoku, and that's all she wrote. Zeta Division 1 end off the set in a flash.
Few shots coming from Menmi, and they do connect. Site is up in the spawn, should be pinched down momentarily. Splash comes onto the Piper though, and they can't do anything about it. Zeta are 1 gem away from taking this countdown going. Now it does spawn, and then gonna need a massive reset here from 3R Gaming. Otherwise this is gonna be evened out and brought back to 2-2 by Zeta Division 1. Not much chance for comeback now. Batman's their only hope. Does get through, starts to make the breakthrough, but Tara's going to be there to clean things up. The Gasser heal is popped though, but Zeta hold on, and it's going to be brought back to 2-2.
Well, it's not over yet. Kenji sure would like it to be, though, as he does take another clean 10% off the save. Yotan also jumps backwards to get a whole lot of damage. Steitanpo is really slowed down. He will survive for just a little bit longer. Moyagoku and Kenji are tasked with defending the entire save by themselves, and they are able to accomplish that. Big super in, and collects that last bit of damage on the return dash. That is Zeta Division 1 headed on to the grand finals.
Tensai making a very pivotal takedown there. However, Achape returns with one of their own. Now overtime kicking in. Moyogoku going to be a brawler now, playing Rosa. Not going to do the best in overtime. Thankfully, they have the Byron and the Colette for some decent range. But none of them are sharpshooters by any means on the side of Zeta Zero. Primo going to jump forward, going for the takedown onto Byron. Kuru gets the kill. Tensai gets the kill. It's just Rosa left standing and all Zeta Division Zero players left over here. And the super shot over. Kick in, and it's barely good. It's going to be set number 1 for Zeta Division Zero.
Moyogoku is going to need a lot of heals from Kenji. He's going to have to be really the main fighting force of Zeta Division 1 to get the victory here. Otherwise, it's Zeta Division 0 heading on to set number 3 with a couple of sets under their belt, which is far from optimal for Zeta Division 1 and seriously disrupts the track record that we've seen from both of these teams so far. And there's the Mama Squeeze. Moyogoku's gonna have a rough time dealing with this one. He just doesn't have the DPS to deal with it. He doesn't have the positioning either. Down goes Kenji and down go Moyogoku to Tensai. And that is gonna be the set headed the way of Zeta Zero. Seitampo is going to threaten to pop it, and he is able to get the kill with the friend zoner. Tensai is left all alone. He's going to have to run all the way to the enemy side. Kenji, though, is taking so much damage. Tensai needs to perform in this sweaty 1v1 on the left side. He's not able to get out, and Seitampo has the super. Achapi won't be able to get in, and Moyogoku will be able to pick up all the gems, and there are the spins. Zeta Division 1 will be able to run it back with all of these gems. How tragic for Zeta Division 0. They had this one in the bag, but they unfortunately had Max overextending and trapped on that side, and there are the spins and the pins, and the wins going to the side of Zeta 1. We're going to set number 4. She will be taken down. Moyogoku might meet a similar fate. Kuru is almost going to get stunned as well. Just a few seconds left, and Zeta Division 1 have to do the impossible in order to bring this back. They will get a kill, but it won't be enough. They got to take down Achapi, but it's just too late, and Zeta Division 0 will be getting the win. Zeta Division 0 are your May monthly finals champions in East Asia. And there's a celebration from Achapi. A little bitty spike dance for you as well. Congrats to Zeta Zero on their huge victory.